Hi, I'm Mark Fishbein, a poet with guitar, and I'm here tonight from Washington, D.C., and today for you, perhaps. And I'm with four of my wonderful poets with me to share a poem and comment on it and engage in a lovely conversation, I'm sure, or maybe a fight about, about the poem, and hopefully engage everybody as well. Marissa?
Good evening. Now I know I need boxing gloves. Yes!
Okay.
I got my glasses.
I am Marissa. I'm a poet, spoken word artist, and publisher from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Make sure, please, that you write things, type things to us in the chat. We love questions. We love comments. We love interacting with you. It is so much fun. We're so glad that all of you are here tonight. Lowen!
Hi everyone, Lawin here from Manila. Yes, in my childhood room, I grew up in this room. This closet is almost as old as I am. Hopefully, the poem we go through today is a little younger. So, anyway, if you haven't liked us yet on YouTube, please do. If you haven't liked our other social accounts, maybe you don't like poetry that much. So prove us wrong. Like us. Okay, Kevin.
Your motto, is it?
Hi everyone, I'm Kemlyn. I'm your Arizona Singapore connection. I am a spoken word artist, a writer, and a visual artist. And I'm so excited about our poem today. So without further ado, send in the poem.
So it was my turn to read tonight.
Let's see how good you do, Mark. Let's go.
No pressure.
Only a lot of pressure.
No one understood your womb's dark magnolia scent. No one knew how you muttered a hummingbird of love between your teeth. 1,000 Persian ponies fell asleep in the moonlit plaza of your brow, while I was holding your waist 4 nights long, enemy of the snow. Between plaster and jasmine, your gaze was a sickly bouquet of seeds. I excavated my breast to write you letters of ivory declaring always, 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 garden of my agony, your renegade body forever, the blood of your veins in my mouth, your mouth with my light for my, can't read it, for my murder, wow.
Wow, I love that. She's a devil. She's a vampire. She sucked everything out of him and then danced on his grave at the end. That was sexy and hot. Like I could send that to someone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I got my wish. It feels younger.
And not because of the breasts, but because the so many of the words, the first 3 lines in there told me it was a woman. Yes.
No,
sorry, I didn't see that. We just covered the last word, but the blood of your veins in my mouth, your mouth without light for my murder.
Your womb's dark, and it I bet you it could have even been a woman who is in love with a woman. Hummingbird of love between your teeth, 1,000 Persian ponies. Like, come on, and hold your waist for 4 nights. I mean, I don't know. It sounds a little jaded.
But here's the question: Western or Eastern? Ta ta ta.
Da, 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 da.
North America. I was saying North America. I don't know if it's Canada or the U.S. I don't think it's. They're too
maybe
it's pretty in the UK for this to be something you would find in the UK.
So not.
It could be Eastern, maybe, but I think that I don't know. Maybe because of the Persian Empire.
No, but just because there's Persian.
I think it's North American.
Okay.
Right. So this is my reacts. Okay. So. That's my womb.
You got the womb going there.
Yeah, I did get the womb. I did. Yeah. So I mean, it's very, very feminine, very mother
Very
goddess fights back kind of vibe to it. To answer Lawan's question, I would like it to be my sensibilities that you know how the West was at some time very enamored with the Silk Road. And
Yes.
so it's very European. It's like, the chinoiserie tradition, So that's my guess is that it was during a time where, they were really
heavy.
enamored. And yeah, yeah. So it's
Well,
a little bit, yeah.
So we're
yeah,
talking about a well-traveled Westerner.
the
Oh,
Or
punch.
I
someone
want to
who's been
be.
influenced by someone who's well traveled. Right.
Yes.
You can be
Or
influenced
design.
by people who come from other areas and you can take on those connotations in your writing.
Hmm.
True.
Maybe
Yeah.
what they see your experience.
It's an homage to, the the East because of such
Do
a
you think it's
mystery. And
forbidden love? Like I feel like it's a woman who is in love with a woman she had an affair with who could never be with. And because I feel this is before the time when people who love the same sex could be together. There are so many of those stories, especially through literature, that are expressed.
But
I,
you were
I'm
saying,
somehow,
Mark?
I'm somehow feeling two things about this poem. One is that it's a translation. It's
mm,
not written in English and it's translated into English. I don't think it's natural. I excavated my breast to write your letters of ivory. And it does have references to Persian. Jasmine is certainly an Eastern thing.
yes.
It's not the scent of jasmine is certainly Middle Eastern, and the hummingbird and the thousand Persian ponies. So I'm sensing it's something more Eastern than Western, but I can't really place it that much. And especially at the end of it, the mouth without light for my murder. I mean, it's introducing this very heavy, dark image at the back of this amazing, erotic, somewhat, fetishy kind of a poem. Um,
Murder sounded strange for me.
yeah,
It felt like something that was dropped in. And you know how sometimes there's something that So I don't know. It's not. I'm not saying it's an anachronism or anything. It's just that it felt. Did it have to be murder? I mean, at that point.
No, love is death. Like everyone dies at the end of love. And
Oh,
everyone
sure.
dies at the end of life too, by the way. So like everything really is
Oh,
death, but it's just
where did you
delayed.
hear that one? Is
Everything
that
is delayed death. In case you didn't know that,
news?
like
is it?
y'all.
It's almost like it's vampire. The blood of your veins in my
That's what I'm
mouth. It's
saying.
very.
She
It's
sucked
very.
it
Yeah.
all out.
It's a very vampire, type thing, right?
Very red.
So,
Have you ever kissed someone so hard that you taste blood?
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm
if
sorry.
that's never happened to you, you need to go get kissed better. Like that's what I'm
Accidentally.
saying. It's like you can taste the blood. Yes. Look at Mark. Poor Mark. He's like,
I
Okay.
remember that the 4 night while I was holding your waist 4 night long,
for
4 nights
night.
long, I suppose.
Yes.
Enemy
Yeah.
of the snow. I mean, this poem has a lot. I mean, it's dense. It has a lot of stuff that's hidden in there, which
I mean, if it was Persia, I don't know if it'd have so much
See,
snow.
I'm
No,
going to take it back. With the sentence, the syntax, and the sentence structure, I would say it's a non-English speaker. Yeah, just the cadence and the imagery and the difference. I would say it's not a Western poem. So I'm
Right.
sorry. I take it back. Lawan, I hate to agree with you, but
Oh,
damn it!
you hate to
No,
agree
just
with
agree
me.
with him.
That's
It's okay. You
interesting.
both can be wrong. It's fine.
Well, is it time for us to find out
We should find out. Let's
Not
find
quite.
out.
No, but we did say it's also about reactions, not just about breakdowns, right? So I think offhand, we all had fun with this one. We like a little bit of darkness in our daily light. We tend not to mind murder as long as it's not ours. So, yeah.
I love
yeah.
how sensual it is and how feminine it is. The
Yeah.
illusions, the flowers, and the pollination of birds, the hummingbird, and yet the darkness of death. I could see the hummingbird in between her teeth, and oh man, I just was eating it up. It's just beautiful.
This is by Lorca, translated by Melino. I thought I knew a lot of poems by Lorca. I mean,
No, Mark is a genius.
but I don't know this one.
Congratulations.
I mean, Lorca. I mean, the complete works of Lorca is like that thick. It's hard to know them all. But
So it's
yeah.
where
It's
it
not hard to
Spanish?
know them all if you're Lawin. I mean, where were my glasses? Like,
I want to
come
hear
on.
it in Spanish now. Dang it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would be perfecto, and then I think it could totally read in Spanish.
Yeah.
Sí, claro que sí,
See,
All right.
uh,
So how are we feeling? Are we ready to wrap up tonight, y'all?
Interesting.
I'm feeling a little bit down.
I will say
wanna
this.
hear-
I will not say that Lawin and Kemlin were right. I won't say that. But I will say that they weren't wrong. Okay. So I will concede that for the evening. Please like us. Follow us, share, subscribe, all of our pages. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere you can imagine, Twitter. Also, we have coming up on live on Instagram, we're going to have Poet Con, Ross Faya. She's got a show coming up here on Poetry Global Network. We're so excited for her. We love her. And remember, as we react here at the Poets React, so as we react to poetry live in front of you, make sure you pick up your pen and take action with it so that maybe one day we'll be reading your poem. Goodbye,
And
everybody!
also, watch out for North American vampires.